We're live?
Yeah, we've been live.
Oh, I mean like recording.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Recording.
Wow, this is a good start to the... Welcome to Monster of the Week. Last time on Monster of the Week, let's see, where were we? We were investigating the town called Oakmouth. Sort of a home away from home for these groups, as this is where they, for this group, as this is where most of them met. There have been odd disappearances and also odd behaviors of people that they know. After questioning their friend Sabrina, who is the local witch in town, they found that she, one, could not remember her grandmother, and two, most other people didn't seem to be able to as well. After a bunch of investigation and talking to people around town, the group made their way to the Skins and Needles tattoo shop, where the deaf proprietor of the shop, Daniel, was apparently one of the people who could see this weird creature that has been inhabiting the town. After an informative conversation with Daniel, they made their way to an abandoned, well, not abandoned, but an unused building, in which they found a large hole in the ground, and in which Ariel either fell or tripped or maybe was pulled, but it's pretty unclear, all the way down this hole, as everyone followed and tried to make their way in chase after her. They found themselves deep beneath the ground in these large burrowing tunnels. Holding their hands as to not get lost, they made their way out into the other side of town, coming out in the forest on the edge of the tree line. From there, what did they do? Let's see. It's been long for me as well.
I think
Valid. You're valid.
I think we
Made your way to the diner, right?
yeah, we went to the diner, we saw the arms, and we went two different directions.
Right.
Yeah. And you know from there, I think.
Didn't
Yeah.
we?
Okay. So what happened was you guys made your way to the diner. You tried to discuss what your next plan was. You guys did a little bit of research, and through a group effort, you all figured out that this creature may be masking its presence, and sort of brainwashing this community through the power of song. So you went to the local Walmart. You went to the local Walmart and stole, I think, some headphones. You didn't buy them, I don't believe.
No, we stole them, yeah.
Yeah, you stole some headphones,
We're cool.
some noise canceling
Filthy
headphones,
sinners.
making their way down, listening to your various musics, which I asked you, but I don't remember because it's been too long. And you can now visualize all of these arms that are around everywhere. Because you are blocking out the sound, you can now see this creature. You have not seen the actual creature itself. You have seen its effects on this town, as these arms are laid about streets and over houses and through tree lines and through gardens, just sort of everywhere around. I believe Ariel made her way out the back of the diner to go rescue someone who she noticed inside this little, I'm on the wrong page, this little pack of trees over here. And Hansy made her way into, it wasn't in Frank's Deli, was it? It was in the back of the diner, in the kitchen area. Made her way over there with Kai to try and yank one of these arms out.
I remember.
When simultaneously, Ariel is taken by the hands down into the hole, and Hansy and Kai are pulling on this arm. Where Kai is pulling, the arm snaps in half, and Hansy is pulled down with the recoil, still holding onto the arm stump.
That was the cliffhanger.
And that was where we left off.
Yeah.
Wait,
Sorry.
Hansi got pulled down?
Yeah, Hansi wasn't restrained like you were, but Hansi did get pulled down because she was still holding onto the arm when it yanked back because it snapped.
Oh, did it like retreat into a hole or something?
Yes. Here,
Oh,
I
I
will
see.
I will give you a visual aid. So let's say that this was the hole, and there was an arm coming out of it.
You can draw?
Yeah, an arm coming out of it. Hansi was here. Hansi, that's Hansi. And she's holding on. She's holding on to the arm here, and then Kai is standing right here, and he has his tentacles holding onto the arm over here. Snap, it's broken, and then whoosh, back down in it goes.
Oh, it's a
I
very
hope
long
that has
arm.
made it very clear for you.
That's how it goes.
And that's how it goes. And that's where we left off. Hello, Kennethy.
That's
Timothy?
okay.
That's lore important now. Okay, listen.
Okay. Now let's get right into it. We've gotten our little recap out of the way.
Mhm.
Who wants to go first, Ariel or Hansi?
Oh, we're both in a sticky situation.
Yep.
Well, one of us is restrained, the other one is not.
Oh,
That's
Thank
fair.
you.
I took care of that. Sorry.
Chismia. Gross.
But who would like to go first?
I can go first if you want.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Ariel, I'd like you to roll me a act under
Ariel?
pressure roll.
All right.
Aori, welcome.
Mixed success. Wonderful. Okay. So you are struggling against these arms as you are being pulled deeper and deeper into this burrow. As you are being pulled down, you can see from what little light shines down from above that the hole itself, like the whole tunnel, is lined with these weird angled arms as like they bend and twist in different directions. And you are being pulled closer and closer down this tunnel. You are able to slip out one hand, and that is what I will give you. What are you going to do?
Can I grab my sword with it?
Yes.
First, I will hydrate.
Okay. I grab my sword and I like slash at the hands.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Alright. Kick ass. Where is it? I'm looking for it. Kick some ass there.
Oh, everything is hot right now.
Mixed success. Okay. I will give you an option here. You can cut yourself free, but you would also be damaging yourself.
Oh. Let me check my health
Pretty
real quick.
metal. Not gonna lie.
Let's see. I have no harm, so I think that would be pretty fine.
Okay.
Remember how much harm your sword does, though.
Yeah, how much would it do to me? Can I ask that?
Well, you know how much damage your sword does. Your sword does 3 harm. So you would take 2 harm because of your angel resistance.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not too bad. I can do that.
Okay. Struggling against this sort of odd twist of some sort of binding of these arms, you're able to slip your sword hand out, summoning it to your grasp. You sort of slice down against these arms to cut yourself free. And this you can feel the sort of heat and sizzling of this flesh as you singe through it, as it then stabs into your shoulder to sort of release yourself. You suffer 2 harm, and you are now free of these arms, but you can see that the other arms that are lining this tunnel have begun to shift and move once more, as it looks like they are about to probably try and grab you again. With that, I'm going to cut back over to Hansi. Hansi, you are being pulled down into this hole, sort of like bumped and dragged across a sort of similar situation to what Ariel was looking at. However, you are not restrained. You are just holding onto this arm. What are you doing?
I think she's gonna let go. I think I'd let go of the arm
Okay.
thing and see where it leads. Otherwise, I'll get pulled to God knows.
I would like you to roll me an act under pressure for that.
Okay.
Ooh, perfect. Okay. So very deftly, you let go of this arm
Roll.
and do I forget if this is an Indiana Jones thing, but like you are like you have a lot of momentum right now, and you sort of let go of this arm, and you like do a sort of like a flip, and catch like a root on the top of like the ceiling of this tunnel, and then like do sort of like a swing and like flip and land onto the ground. Between a whole bunch of different arms, so it cannot see you, it cannot feel you, but you have landed on the ground and are free to make your way throughout the tunnel.
Oh, that was like nothing for her.
Yeah, that was that was a good roll.
Acrobatics. I mean, can I see where the arms are going?
The arms appear to be going further down this tunnel, and when I say down, I do mean like physically down. You are at a steep incline pretty much right now, as you are like looking like directionally down and forward. It gets pretty dark pretty quickly as you look down there, but you can still see from residual light from the top of the tunnel.
I have old lady candies. Can I throw one to see how far down this thing goes?
Oh my god.
Sure.
Cool.
Sure. I don't think you have to roll for that. You throw one of your old lady candies, and you hear it like hit the ground and go as it rolls down, until you hear it stop rolling and goes.
Oh.
Okay, so it's not deep enough for me to like.
You hear it stop rolling until it's silent for a little bit, and you hear a small, very faint thud very far away.
It's
Thing
a
is, I
very
don't want to
people.
call out. Yeah, I don't want to call out and then they notice me again. So I'm looking to see if I have anything.
Senpai will notice you.
Yeah, I don't want Iron Senpai to notice though.
Or is it embarrassing? Sorry.
Well,
It's embarrassing. I don't want them to notice me. Contemplating if I should descend right now.
Descend
I'm
into
gonna fucking-
madness.
While you think about
Descend
that, while you think about that, we can cut
Amnesia
over
the
to
Dark
the
Descent.
other two party members. Kai and Charlie, who would like to go first?
I have
I-
my. Oh, you say.
I mean, all Kai's gonna do is follow after her, so if you're gonna do something...
Okay, we're doing the same thing.
Yeah!
I would like you both to make, I suppose, act under pressure rolls to try and, unless you're just going in recklessly, if you're trying to avoid touching these arms, I'd like you to make an act under pressure roll.
Yeah, we can see
Oh,
it.
following Hansi, or I thought Nick was out with me.
Yeah,
Or, like-
Charlie's out for you because Charlie just saw you getting dragged down and then like wouldn't run after. I'm doing an act under pressure because Charlie has learned a
I'm
thing
doing
or
an act
two
under
from
pressure.
Ariel. Character
Excellent.
development.
Ooh, wonderful! Thank you,
Oh.
Oh
Kai.
yeah, baby. Um, baby!
Shit.
Okay.
Alright,
We'll go with Charlie first because this was a fairly uneventful. Did you? That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Charlie, you see Ariel sort of yanked down through this hole, restrained in a bunch of arms, and you go, uh-oh, and run your way over to this hole, taking extra special care not to touch the arms on the way down. You are sort of like hopping back and forth between all of the open areas between arms, and make your way down with various acrobatic prowess.
I will say the entire time Charlie's doing this, he's going icky, 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 icky.
Gross, bad, no, ew. And you make your way down fairly easily without consequence, and you can see a light up ahead, which you would recognize to be the same color as Ariel's sword. Switching over to Kai, you, I assume, were initially trying not to touch the arms.
I tried.
You look at Hansy. Hansy get pulled down, and then you look at these arms and you go, this probably isn't good. And then you take your first step directly onto one of the arms, and you go, fuck. And then you feel a hand grab your ankle as you are now also being pulled down. I'm going to say that you are being yanked and pulled all the way down. You are bumping into a bunch of things. I'd like you to take one harm.
Ow.
As you hit your head a couple times on some rocks. Hansy, I'm going to give you, we'll call it, I don't remember if this is the same modifier or not, but you can either roll act under pressure or help out as you watch Kai is being yanked and like barreling towards your direction. You have a chance to try and catch him.
I think I'll try and catch him.
Okay.
I guess act under pressure would be
Yeah, roll for it.
trying to catch him. If I fell, we're both going down. Let's fucking go.
Perfect. Okay. This is going very well for you guys.
Wow.
Is this a trendsetter?
You better hope. So, Kai, in your sort of delirium of getting bonked all around, you have your arms sort of up as like through just from the momentum of where you are. You feel a very strong grasp, something like grasping your forearm, and there's a stretch for a second as you feel a scrape against your leg as this hand is really desperately trying to hold on, and it tears off a piece of the bottom of your pant leg and just keeps pulling down past you as you are now laying on the ground with Hansy holding your arm, looking down at you from above you.
Kai,
Damn.
like, deliriously says, "My hero."
Can I pull this poor little man up so he can stand?
Yes.
Dust him off. Like, are you okay?
I've been better.
We almost went down with the old lady candy that I threw.
How? Yeah.
I was just say, I will say that it is very dark down here. You can just barely make each other out.
Ah. How far down is it?
I heard a thud when I threw the candy, so it's far, very far down, but not enough for me to stop hearing.
Wait, are you guys still at the diner?
They're underground in the like. There was a hole in the diner.
Right, okay. Sorry. And everyone was ignoring it, I remember.
Do you think we could safely slide down?
There's a lot of arms down there, so I think if we do it quietly, we might be able to avoid alerting the hands. I'm the only Hansy who's supposed to be alert right now.
Yes. I was waiting for that. Okay, so how do we have to roll to get down there again, or like, what's going on here?
Well, you cannot see what you're doing, so most movement will be a roll.
Can't see what we're doing. Can we fix that?
Do any of you have a
I mean,
flashlight?
do you have a
Or torch?
flashlight?
Can
Like
we-
your phone or something?
Oh, fucking duh! Yeah, we do. Wait, where'd my music go? Oh, okay.
Sorry, it changed songs. Why is it freezing?
Ah.
We're
I'm
worry about it.
listening to the music. What am I doing? Oh,
There we go. We'll go with this one.
Usually
That's cool. Okay, continue.
I'm smart and handsy, but it's been a while, so my brain hasn't been. Anyway, I'm gonna take
Wait, I thought I
good
was
old,
healthy.
good old. Shut up. Kai's gonna take out his phone and like turn on the flash. Is that gonna help us?
Yeah, you turn the flash on, and you can see that just about like 20 feet away. I don't know how many meters that is. About 20 feet away, there is a steep drop off that you both just missed.
Oh shit.
There are arms that are lining this thing as they all like go off a little bit from this drop off and then bend and then go straight down at weird angles.
Can we avoid those? Can we avoid those weird angles?
If you're careful.
Can we be careful?
If you roll act under pressure, yeah.
Ah, no! Alright. Are we both doing it?
One of you can roll act under pressure, the other one can help out.
Okay, hold on. I have
It is now a group
idea
effort.
for that. Give me a second.
Well, who's more willing to
Yeah.
put themselves in danger?
No, I was thinking who has the better stat.
I mean, Hansi has the most luck so far.
Okay, it's cool. So act under pressure is
Mhm.
cool. I have -1 cool. How are you on cool, Hansi?
1.
That'll do. Better than me. You roll act
Okay, I
under
guess you'll
pressure.
help
I roll
out.
help out. Yeah.
Alright.
So Hansi leading the charge. And going with Kai helping from behind.
Wait.
Let's see how this help out roll goes.
Help out is cool as well. Oh my god.
If you succeed, you can bump this up to a mixed success. I'd like you both to mark me experience.
No, we're both. My luck ran out. I'm sorry.
Sounds like a comical failure.
Ah.
I'd love for you to both mark experience. You you
have a mystical
both are very
library now.
very cautious.
Yay.
Both are very cautious about these arms. I'll say what happens is you both are avoiding these arms very, very deftly, very carefully as you make your way to the edge of this pit. And you both like look over the edge at the same time when all of a sudden you feel underneath you as the ground crumbles. And you begin to fall off of this sort of cliff face. You notice that the ground you were standing on was actually sort of like concave. The lip of this cliff was just barely a piece of ground. As you are now falling down to unknown depths. We will cut back over to into the unknown. We'll cut back over to Charlie and Ariel. Charlie, you did a super cool roll, right? Yes, you did. You are making your way very quickly, very easily down this sort of burrow tunnel, and you make your way down to Ariel, who I assume is still just like wildly hacking away at these arms around her.
Yeah, she's slashing. She's slashing them all.
I am pulling out both my blades. I twirl them like Raphael twirls his fucking I don't know what they're called, but those
I think
things.
they're kunai.
Right? Are they kunai?
I don't know.
I also feel like they're kunai, but I was unsure and I didn't want to like say the wrong thing. But if you say
you're
it,
swinging your
yeah.
swords.
No, it's really important. Okay, I swing them like kunais that Raphael used. Okay, He swings him like that, and then I jump in the air, and I do a spin, and then I slashed there. And I do.
And you actually do all those
Let's
things.
go!
You actually do all those things
Yeah, I
as
do all those
you
things.
as you make your cool movements and whatnot. You come in like with a full twist, like a B kick, and slam your sword down into the arm that was just about to grab Ariel from behind. What do you say?
What do I say?
Yeah.
Um,
As you have now just stabbed. What are you doing? What's happening? I'm giving you a chance for a
Charlie goes-
one-liner.
Charlie goes. I've seen way too much hentai to know where this is going.
No.
What is hentai?
I never mind. And I inflict terrible harm also.
Okay.
Because I get to do on a 10, right?
Yeah, on a success. Yeah.
Just wanted to mention that.
Ariel will remember that.
But hentai, no, no.
She looks it up later.
Um,
She's like, "This is sin."
Oh, there's
okay.
a tag for angels, Ariel. Look.
Don't make it stop.
She's making it worse.
Okay, you are now both sort of in this fairly cleared out area, I'll say, of this tunnel. You can see that the arms that were in this area have begun to rapidly start to pull backwards. I would like for one of you to roll me. What move would fit this? I guess just a straight sharp check.
You have the best
I
sharp, right? Yeah.
Sure. I'm not sure actually. I have 0.
Oh, I have 1 sharp.
Then you should do it.
Okay. Bing.
Okay.
Oh my god, why is it 11? Every single one has been 11.
you catch in just
broken.
the faintest edge of the firelight of Ariel's sword. As these arm stumps are pulling backwards, you can see where the stump was. 2 sort of branching paths come off from its spot as they slowly begin to form what looks like the beginnings of a palm as they are being pulled further back into the darkness, and then it's gone.
Wait, so like if the 2 stumps were dividing into 2 different paths, forming a palm?
One arm stump branched off into 2 different stumps that then grew hands from there.
Okay, I see.
Ugh, disgusting.
Charlie looks at that and goes, you know what? Bad idea. That way. And then I like kind of grab Ariel's hand and I start running the other way.
Okay. You're running back from where you came?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we not go to the source of the monster?
Charlie makes a U-turn and is like, okay, fair point.
Or
Okay.
do you think we need more help? Is that why you were running?
Look, all I saw, like, Charlie pauses for a sec. All I saw was like a bunch of like all the hands we cut off are now double. Okay, they're growing more hands by us cutting them. I don't think we're gonna do well by cutting more hands.
Yeah, we might need a new strategy then.
Yeah. However, maybe stabbing it in the face would work better. Maybe we should talk about it outside.
Yeah.
Also, how are we hearing each other? Oh yeah, of course, Angel.
Telepathy.
Radio. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Just clarifying that. Otherwise, it's like
in your head. Do you remember?
that was not a lore comment.
I can do that.
Ariel, you're breaking the 4th wall. That's not an act.
What is the 4th wall?
Okay.
Okay, so are you guys making your way out or going further in?
Charlie looks at Ariel's like, look, we either try to stab it in the face or we run out of here. Considering that we can't really fight the arms without making it even worse for us.
Yeah.
I think regrouping is a better idea. Let's go back.
You are probably right.
Okay, let's go
And-
and surely sprints.
And
I like
begin
it. Charlie
making
just
your way.
like Charlie runs one direction and then he runs back and then he runs the same direction.
I feel like that would be a really fun little like animation. But Charlie and Ariel begin making their way back up the tunnel, I suppose.
Yes.
The sort of
Wait,
the
Ow! Ow! Please spare me. Ah! Still in this
The,
plane, motherfucker.
the dead arms that still remain laying on these on this path back up. You can feel as you step on them the bones snap and crunch, but they do not seem to have any sort of reaction to them. The further you get up to the top of the tunnel, the more they squish rather than crunch, and you can see that they appear to be decaying pretty quickly.
Thank you very much.
That's
Also, you
interesting.
guys make your way up to back into this little tree area fairly easily with really no complication. Hansi and Kai. First
in a
off,
hole.
I would like you both to mark off one harm unless you have any
Kai?
resistances.
Yeah, unless we have what?
Resistances.
For what?
If you have any like natural armor, or if you have any armor that you've put on, if you have any resistance to damage.
I'm a glass
Nice.
cannon.
Do I have any resistances?
The reason I stick with Hansi is because one, I love her. My
Resistances.
girlfriend.
I only
love her.
have 2 tough.
And two,
I
she's
Resistance.
strong.
resistances.
She's strong.
Wait,
To be
and
fair,
what's-
isn't Hansi
protects
also
me.
kind of a glass cannon? Because I don't think she has protection, right?
Are you kidding me?
Yep, you didn't grab the armor.
Yeah, so, like,
both of you just mark one harm.
Ow.
See,
'Kay.
we're the power couple, like Ariel and Charlie. They're the tanky
I-
ones. They take damage.
We give damage.
Mhm, mhm.
Didn't even know you can have armor.
Yeah.
That was
You actually could have picked an ability called Should I Feel That, which would have given you 2 armor, but you chose not to. We were talking about it before.
Oh,
But so you both have fallen down here. I'm gonna say that since you both rolled abysmally, Kai, you cannot see your phone. You think that the flashlight, at least the flashlight, might have been cracked, as it is very dark down here. You are in this sort of hole down here. You can hear sort of like a rustling motion, and before you can't see anything, but you can smell. It's sweet in a sort of sickening sense.
Do you mind if Kai pulls out a lighter?
Does Kai smoke?
see smoke.
No, but
Oh my God.
he's always carried around a lighter. I remember because he literally lit the fire back in the cabin.
That's true. That is true. That is true.
Didn't Ariel's sword light the fire in the cabin?
Kai was gonna pull
Oh,
out a
that's
Don't
lighter,
true.
remember.
but I think
Oh.
she used the sword. 'Cause
Yeah,
she
there was
like,
the
I'll
sword.
say you can have a lighter
sword.
because you carry traveling cooking equipment.
Yeah.
We've
Yeah.
established that. So you pull out a lighter. You have this
Yay.
sickening sweet smell in your nose, and then you get a very small light. You can see about maybe a couple inches in front of you. Lighters don't do much. You can see just faintly the outlines of perhaps what you could probably assume to be these arms sort of wriggling around. And I'll say you can see Hansi a little bit off, who you'd assume Hansi, unless there's a different person down here. What are you guys doing?
well, first of all, sickly sweet smell. Immediately Hansi would think it's corpses. Because
Why does she
Sickly
know
sweet
that?
that's
smell.
what she's used to. That's the
That's
smell she's
interesting.
used to with corpses.
Why does she know about corpses?
She doesn't know why she knows about corpses, but she does.
Okay.
And she just
Do you
goes,
mention this?
are those? Do I smell dead people?
Is that what dead people smell like?
Yeah,
That's weird.
they smell sweet. It's really gross. I think Full
What
actually
sickly
told me
sweet
that.
specifically? It's weird.
Good to
I'm
know.
so happy you picked up on that.
Like literally,
Um,
she told me that randomly one day, and I was like, "Huh, gross."
They always describe it that way. It smells sickly sweet. So she starts getting a little concerned for the fact that she can smell dead people. And I think the first thing she'd do is touch the ground beneath her, like just feel it to see what they kind of just landed on.
it is wet.
Oh no.
Ew.
Can she
Ew.
look at her hand and see what substance she just touched?
It's really dark. You might want to move closer to the light if you're going to do that.
She moves closer to Kai and put her hand like underneath the flame a little bit to see what she just touched.
Taking a few squelching steps closer to Kai, you move your hand into the light and you both watch as both this odd black ichor, I guess, is on your hands, as well as bright red blood.
Ugh.
Ah,
Nice.
so it is corpses.
This is where all the dead people have been going, I guess.
I think we're standing on corpses.
Hmm.
I think we've just entered the den of the beast.
I would also just say, you guys are saying this out loud, but you cannot hear each other because you have your noise canceling headphones.
Oh,
boy.
the only the thing is the only
You can
the only
text each other.
way
Yeah,
we can
I
Oh, yeah,
just
there's a
assumed
second.
that we were just texting each other, but I didn't want to just say, Kai,
Okay.
text this.
That's
Well,
the thing.
Kai doesn't have his phone.
Yeah,
Oh
not
my God,
anymore.
it's true.
Because beforehand,
Okay, fine. Kai searches the floor with his fucking lighter to look for his phone. So
the
I
thing
would
is
like you-
beforehand, because Hansi doesn't actually have a phone, so the entire time he's been just typing on a notepad on his phone, and she'd read it and then like try to type her own stuff, and he'd read it. But now neither of them can speak to each other anymore.
I would like you, as you look for your phone, to roll me read a bad situation.
Alright. Finally.
Oh, good. For read a bad situation, I will say I will give you two things.
Yay.
You don't have to try and figure out what you need to ask. I will give them to you.
Yay.
As you are sort of looking around for your phone on the ground here with this lighter, I'll say one, you find it.
Yay.
It is pretty badly cracked in the camera and a little bit on the front.
Aw.
You pick it up, but you very also quickly realize, as you bend down to pick it up, it is in this sort of like a puddle of black. And you can see around everywhere there are sort of the squirming arms, and you realize that for there to be a puddle of something, it probably has to be dripping from the source for a pretty long time. Since there's no constant flow of whatever this is, it has to have been dripping from somewhere. And you also realize that these arms start to go up. And I'm going to say you realize a couple things at the same time.
Yay.
you realize, one, that you are in, yes, a very bad situation. And two, that bad situation is you are looking face to face into this gaunt, sharp-toothed, sunken eyes, no hair, pale figure.
Oh, I don't like that.
And it is looking directly back at you.
I love him.
Does he have a
Is this
semblance of
is this a
intelligence?
Zelda reference?
Kinda.
You fucker! This thing's giving me nightmares.
It just fucking clicked when I saw it. I'm so sorry. Okay, carry on. I'm so sorry.
I don't know this reference.
It's a boss in the game
Yeah.
that is called like the hand guy or whatever, and like he looks like that.
It's literally a boss when you have to fight as a child in a well. It's horrible.
Phoebe says she'll be right back also.
Okay.
Oh shit. But I was gonna run with her.
Okay. We'll cut there for a second. As you have this sort of realization, looking into the eyes of this beast, love to do a monster reveal. Ariel and Charlie, you have both made your way out into up here. What are you doing?
So Charlie goes, okay, we should probably contact Kai and Hansi to see where they are and regroup with them, because if we got in trouble with this, they probably also are not doing too well.
You're right. I will contact them in my head. Or
Nice.
in their heads, I guess. And she's like, Hi, Hansi, where are you guys? Are you okay? What does she hear in response?
You okay?
I think I think Carter might have to go for it because I left for a second.
Yeah. Kai is. You're gonna hear like a monotoned. Think like, but like a monotoned.
That does not sound like the usual sounds he would make.
What usual sounds does Kai make in his head? Also, why are you listening to our heads? No, that's Charlie's head. Don't steal my thoughts.
I thought that was Hansi because, circus.
Yeah, that sounds more like Hansi's head. She's the clown.
Hansi zoned out and started like going off.
She has no idea what's going on, so she's just
It sounded like he is panicked. I think something bad is happening.
Okay. Are they still? Well, let's go back to the diner, but maybe, meantime, check up where they are.
Can you tell me where you are?
Okay, so at this point, Kai would have grabbed Hansi and ran, and if you check in his head, he'd just be saying, running, running, running.
They're running.
That's so much information. Thank you.
I apologize. I don't know.
Sorry. You're doing great, Ariel. Sorry.
Kai, roll me an act under pressure.
Can do that? Please. Please.
Why is Charlie so
Please.
mean?
Please.
I was referring to Kai.
Please. Fuck!
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
I don't have
You sound so
any
pleased, Holland.
cool.
Kai, one mark experience again. Two, you go to take Hansi's hand, and before you even have enough time to reach out, you can feel a a bite in your shoulder
Ow!
from behind.
Oh shit! It blitzed
As you
him.
feel these teeth sink into you, I would like you to take another 2 harm.
Oh, I'm in a catatonic state. Cool.
Oh fuck!
You're not
God.
catatonic, but you are unstable.
That one.
Well,
Which means that as time goes on, you will continue to bleed, and you could take more damage from that.
I guess we'll never find out what was up with the deep and all that. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die today.
Unless
No.
someone helps you out.
Unless I heal you.
yeah,
I will say, Hansi, in the firelight, you can watch this thing sort of very quickly jolt down towards his shoulder and bite into him. You have time to react to that.
While you guys
Can I
do
punch
that,
it?
I'm gonna write a new character
Oh my
real
God.
quick.
no.
Yeah, you can,
Wait,
roll
but
some-
I do have a sledgehammer.
you have a couple weapons.
No.
I'll let
Yeah,
you
I
choose
have-
which one you want to do, but whatever it is, you do have to roll KSA for it.
Jim the
The thing
janitor.
is that scares me is 2 of them are loud,
I mean,
and I'm scared of accidentally also hurting Kai.
that's fair.
I should just run and hide, and like Hansi should take
With
care of
a
it.
sledgehammer.
Lives with
Oh my
his
god!
sister.
Wait. No, wait. No, I'm stupid. Never mind. I was gonna say
With
we
a
could just teleport.
sledgehammer.
Yeah, but we don't know where they are.
Yeah, exactly. I realized that. I'm so sorry, Falby. I'm really dumb and mean. Okay, you keep talking. I'm
No,
gonna
no,
be
no,
quiet.
no, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. You were coming up with ideas. Would a sledgehammer harm Kai as well?
Not if you roll real well.
If I tried to. So if I don't roll well, oh my god.
how
What if
the
I
game
punch it?
works.
Would that also?
I love the idea that like Hansi just like runs up and like
Just crushes
crushing.
Kai's head like a grape.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
also
And
you-
I can't even punch it. Oh my god.
That's so funny.
So
You
literally
could punch it.
anything I do, I can.
I'm pretty sure unarmed attacks only do 1 harm, so long as it's weakness to the monster.
Yeah, and if you don't have like super strength for like some specific
Yeah.
stuff.
But yeah, so you're gonna roll to attack with your sledgehammer.
No, because if I hit Kai, he's fucking dead.
You know what? Fuck it.
My sledgehammer does 3 harm, my dude.
I'm going for its face. I'm going for its face. I don't care
No,
anymore.
die. No,
No.
you can die.
No, no, no,
I
no.
don't
okay,
care,
okay,
it needs
okay.
to-
Unironically. Okay, hold on. First off, Ariel spoke to both Hansi and Kai when she asked. So
Yeah.
Hansi still hasn't responded to any of it.
Hansi hasn't responded, so I think with all of this, she's gonna probably yell. Isn't it the hole behind the diner? Wasn't it?
It was the
that
hole in the
that
diner's
they-
kitchen.
Yeah, she just yells, "Fell in the hole in the diner's kitchen." What is it? Kai is being bitten right now.
Oh,
Help!
Yeah, we're bolting.
Hansi is telling me they fell in the hole and Kai has been bitten. I think we
Why
need
do-
to.
Why do we keep falling into holes? Charlie says, and he fucking he is gonna use his big boy burly fucking mama bear strength, and he's gonna try to blitz as fast as he can into the hole, like just running into the diner and jumping into the hole.
Who's running there? Because Ariel could teleport them there.
Well, Charlie's unga boonga thinking right now, so like he probably picks.
Well,
Unironically,
Ariel
he
just
probably
teleports
picks
there
Ariel
on
up,
her
and
own.
Ariel can just teleport
Making-
Charlie there.
If
She
you'd like to roll
teleports
for
herself
ambulance.
there.
Okay.
Not if he's running.
Making the smart decisions right now.
Okay. I will say, Ariel, you apparate in front of the hole, and you can make your way down. And
She pulled out
Charlie
her
will
sword.
arrive after. I'd like you both to roll me act under pressure rolls for this. And we will get back to the actions that are being taken down because you are not instantaneously appearing there. Kai, you said you were going to go for this thing's face as Hansi sort of just like nervously stands there with her sledgehammer.
Oh no.
I'm gonna big
Oh
whammy
no.
it.
If you can get it out of the way,
I'm
if we can get
I'm
out of the
doing
way of
that.
the
I'm
thing,
trying
she
to
can hit
separate
it.
it from me so she can actually attack it. Big whammy, motherfucker! Please! Please!
Okay. I'm sorry. That's a 10 for success, right? I'm going to do something that you're going to hate me for. Remember back in the beginning
No!
when you rolled so poorly on your on your beginning of the mystery thing that I get to subtract 1 from one of your rolls. I'm doing it now. You have a mixed success.
Oh no!
Oh fuck. Oh
Oh,
fuck.
you're evil.
And this is when Haru holds a grudge.
My next character's gonna be stupid. Oric, you need to
So-
design stupid character with me, thank you.
So what I'm
I'll
going to
send
say
you my
is
ideas.
Thank you.
what I'm going to say is your big whammy. It will grab this thing by the head and by the neck and rip the head off as the head falls out of your shoulder and rolls across the ground. You can take a few steps back over to Hansi.
What the fuck?
This sounds great, doesn't it?
No.
No.
Until in the firelight of your lighter,
No.
as you stand there bleeding, you look up at the bloody stump of this thing's head, black ichor pouring out of its neck. It forms a second neck from that stump, and a second head grows from there. And you can't hear it, but you can see it screaming at you. Back
God.
to Charlie and Ariel.
Wait, should we move to the scene with the monster?
I failed.
What was that?
I failed.
Should we move to the scene with the monster?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
getting you guys to the scene with the monster.
Oh, okay, okay.
I failed
What's
my
the
act
monster?
under
We
pressure.
don't know.
I had a success or mixed success.
Mixed success. Okay. I will say, Ariel, you will arrive, and it will be much later into the fight. Charlie, you are lost in the burrows currently.
Oh my god, her grandmother's
Oh, damn
dead.
it. This is why we should have teleported.
I said I was picking you up. You could have teleported with me.
No, you were running.
I had your. Charlie was grabbing your, like, holding your hand. I was
What's
supposed to,
done
like,
is done.
Ariel
Yeah.
assumed you were just running there on your own, so.
Well,
Back
sure,
to
we
the
thought
back
it
to the
was
fight. I think it's about time. Please drop your tokens onto the page. He would probably be more up here.
Token.
I'm in so much pain.
She came from here, I guess.
You will be arriving, so you are over here for now.
Big Kai.
Oh.
Again.
Can I use growth to defeat this enemy?
Okay. I don't have a picture of this guy with 2 heads, but you can use your imagination. Theater of the mind it is. You are lost in the tunnels, so you're over here.
Young Hansi is Holby's character. She's a clown person.
Clown person. I will say, Kai, you've just taken your action. Hansi, if you'd like to take an action, you're welcome to.
Does Guy still have the lighter?
Kai does still have the lighter.
Oh,
You're so smart. You're so
Our
smart.
improvised weapons.
I know what
improvised
action
weapons
Yes,
Ariel
thing.
wants to
improvised
take.
weapons are a thing.
Okay.
I know what action Ariel wants to take after this.
She's gonna set
Hear me out.
sledgehammer on fire.
I'm listening.
Hansi has a bunch of hacky sacks, okay? What if he lights one on fire and throws it at the thing?
Okay. A flaming projectile. I will say.
Probably piss it off.
I will say that you can do this. It would probably deal. I don't think, unless you got it like inside its mouth, it would deal harm. But if it lights it on fire, it will deal consistent harm for the continuation of the battle, is what I'll tell you.
Oh.
Because if
nice.
you throw a hacky sack at someone, it's not gonna hurt that bad, like to the point where they'll suffer a harm. But like if they're caught on fire because of the hacky sack that was thrown at them, that's pretty bad.
How do I make the hacky sack more dangerous?
I will remind you, you do have multiple weapons that deal
Ooh.
crazy damage.
Okay. Okay.
She has so many weapons.
Hear me out. Hear me out again. Hear
I'm
me out
listening.
again.
I'm all ears.
You know what the super hand cannon is, right? Remember what
I
it
remember.
has inside?
Mhm. I do remember.
Hacky sack combo with the hand cannon. Fire.
Okay. Sure.
Fire
knew-
everywhere.
I knew
You're
you
gonna
had
light
a
a
hand
hacky sack.
cannon.
You're gonna light a hacky sack on
fucking
fire. You're
knew
gonna
it.
put it in your hand cannon, and then you're gonna use that to launch
Shoot
it.
it. Yes, because remember what's in it?
I do remember
Fire.
what's in it.
Where
That's
is
what
she
I'm
even
hoping,
hiding
okay.
these things?
Well,
She's a
they haven't come up.
clown.
Where
Listen,
are
Bob-
they? Where have they
Bob,
been?
in her axolotl
She's a
backpack.
clown.
Oh,
Well, I don't know where the sledgehammer is being kept,
Okay,
but
let's-
we can get back to that another time.
She's a clown. She has infinite space in all her pockets.
Yeah, it's a magical
it's clown,
backpack.
clown car magic. Okay, so I'd like you to roll me the attack roll. See how well this goes.
Okay, so it is where am I? Kick some ass, right?
Yes.
Please.
Or is freaking out.
I just don't want to die.
Mixed success. Okay.
Kai is limping behind Hansi.
it's okay. I know the feeling, Claire.
Kai does continue to bleed out, I will say.
Oh God.
Ooh, I have a fun thing that I might offer to you as you are on your last legs, if nothing happens to help you.
You're
Let's
evil.
see. Let's see.
While
You
Hansi
did-
is fighting, can Ariel teleport to Kai and start healing?
You have not arrived yet. After Hansi's action takes place, I will say you had arrived.
Okay.
On a mixed success. You and whatever you're fighting inflict harm on each other. The amount of harm is based on the established dangers in the game. Blah 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 blah. Okay, perfect. So with the super hand cannon, if I were to pull that up again, I believe you inflict 4 harm. Yep, 4 harm. Close, loud, heavy. Reload. Kai, what you witness is Hansi take a hacky sack out of her backpack, and then out of this sort of like holster beneath her hand belt, she pulls out this little like wrist cannon, and she lights the hacky sack on fire on your lighter, pops it into this cannon, and then you can see it get pretty bright on the inside of there as she then holds out her arm and goes boom, as this burst of flaming confetti and the hacky sack fly directly into this thing's face, dealing it 4 harm. You can see that the flaming confetti is now sort of surrounding this thing as the fire is beginning to burn.
Funny.
That's fucking
It has
hilarious.
dealt 4 harm. And Hansi, after you do this, you feel your leg get swept out by one of the arms that was on the ground over here, and you hit your head on the ground as you fall head first for 1 harm.
Okay.
Ariel, you have now arrived at the scene.
Owie.
You see Kai is bleeding out. Hansi just got knocked over on the ground. There's fire around this thing. Charlie, in the meantime, I'd also like you to roll me another act under pressure.
Fucking don't fail me now, act. Pressure roll.
Ariel
What are you doing, Ariel?
teleports over to Kai, and she's like, "Hansi, do you have this? I will heal
No
Kai, and
fucking
I'll be helping."
She gives her a thumbs up.
Okay.
How did it, what the fuck is Charlie doing?
I will get to you in one moment, Charlie.
Oh my god!
Or Charlie.
Can't be worse than me.
I swear to god, a fucking manager like stopped him or something.
Ariel, I would
Okay.
love for you to roll me lay on hands.
Yeah, I'm praying that I don't make this worse. But I did level up my coal a lot, I think.
The devil is gonna whisper in my ear if you fuck this up.
Mixed success. I believe that means you take the harm onto yourself.
Fuck.
Let me double check that.
Help.
Well, I do
I know-
have a lot more health than kind of.
Yeah, Ariel has a lot more health. She also does not have an unstable condition, so she will not bleed
Ariel's
out.
busted.
Lay on hands. Lay on hands. On a 7 to 9, you can heal harm or illness, but you take it onto yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I take how much?
How much are you healing him for? Oh, it's you.
Oh.
You heal 2 harm or illness.
2.
Oh,
Like,
oh,
only?
wait. Okay, hold on. Sorry.
I'm so confused.
On a 10 plus, you heal 2 harm or illness, plus they're stabilized. On a 7 to 9, you can heal the harm or illness, but you would take it onto yourself. So you have the option to take all of his harm onto yourself instead. Kai is currently at
4.
4 harm. So you would be taking on additional 4 harm to heal him.
Wait, it says harm 3 out of 7, but I've checked like 4 boxes. I'm so confused.
Can I take 3 and
It's
leave
because you
him
have
with 1?
3 health left. That's not how it's worded.
God damn it. Will you let him?
Please don't let me die. You could
I
take-
will take 4 if I have to, but like, I'm just thinking
Like,
if I can make
literally,
it a
if-
little
which-
easier for myself.
If Charlotte can just get down there, then like Ariel can fuck off, and Charlotte can just like 1v1 this thing and die to it. Like I don't want to lose Kai right now.
If Charlie can get there.
I did my job. I set the thing on fire. I'm good.
Yeah.
Do I have to get
So
4 hours?
what are you doing in this moment?
Are you asking me?
Yes, what do you I will
well,
say you lay your hands on him. You can feel the power, but you feel the instability of it. Instead of just being able to heal him, you feel that you would have to suck this damage out of him.
Okay, well then I'll take 4. Okay.
Okay. Kai, you are back up to 7, and you are stabilized.
Yeah, I'm not gonna die anymore.
In the firelight of this room, you can see the glow from Ariel's hands as this wound on Kai's shoulder begins to suck itself back together. And then blood starts pooling on Ariel's shoulder instead, until you see the holy light come out of these puncture wounds as it stops and singes. Ariel, you have taken on 4 harm.
Do you mind if Kai bandages Ariel?
Oh.
Ariel doesn't bleed out, but you can if you'd like to.
Okay. Kai is gonna bandage Ariel.
Oh, it's not necessary. We do have to fight this thing. Pansy kind of needs help.
As you say that, you can see that this thing begins moving its 2 heads towards Hansi on the ground. Kai, I'd like you to take an action.
Okay.
Yeah, you should not be
hear me
bandaging me
out.
right now.
I'm gonna big whammy, and my goal is to tie its 2 heads together.
Oh, wow.
Yes, please.
Oh my god.
But first, would you say that big whammy is magic?
Is it magic? I would say yes, I suppose so.
Yeah!
Why do you ask, though?
Mystical library.
What does that do, remind me?
If you use your library's occult tomes and grimoires to prepare yourself, take +1 forward to use magic.
To repair yourself?
To prepare yourself.
Oh, prepare yourself. But have you gone into your library?
But there's a move. I got the move.
But you haven't. So the move is if you prepare yourself with your tomes from your library, then you get to add. So if you
Can I do
have
that?
previously read your tomes, yeah, you could step into your library, but this thing will be about to take a move onto Hansi.
But I want to tie its head together.
You can just roll for it. I mean, you can also check your library. Like, I'm not
Please don't
stopping you.
get
It's,
yourself
the
hurt
decision's
again.
entirely yours. What's up?
Please don't get yourself hurt again to where I have to heal you again and die.
That's why I was going for the library, so I had a +1 forward.
We're gonna
You can
fight
absolutely
over
do it though.
trying
You can absolutely
to
go
make-
inside your library.
We're
You're
actually
so
gonna fight
evil.
about fucking like just trying to tie its heads together. Meme.
There's nothing stopping you from taking your action to pull a book out of your library and read it.
Okay, well that's fine. I can just pull a book out of my library, right? Also,
Well-
I just want for flavor-wise, how does the Deep's Mystical Library work?
I would love to say that your mystical library is the arcane tomes of the lost city of Atlantis, and you sort of rip them out of salty water and pull out this sort of brine-covered book.
It's so cool.
Just a quick question before any of this: will the use magic roll count, or will Cora have to reroll?
Oh, for use magic? We'll say we can use it just because I'm nice.
Yeah.
I was like sweating a little bit, like I can't be too mean today.
No, I'll be mean as I want to be. But I would also just like to say you don't necessarily need the +1 forward because you already rolled the success. So like this is a thing that can happen in the future if you'd like, because you have already rolled the use magic.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait! I can use magic? Just use magic now?
If it's
Literally,
magical,
okay.
then you can use magic.
I will say literally anyone can use magic, just most people aren't good at it because they don't know what they're doing, so they'd have a disadvantage at the roll.
So me getting a mystical library got me... Oh! Oh, that's way cooler! I thought I was just preparing the big
to
whammy.
specifically clarify, you're not like a wizard now. You can't just do any
Yeah,
magic. I would say you're better at being able to pull off magic because you have a mystical library.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
literally Merlin now. Sorry.
Oh my god, no.
so-
the nickname that came back around.
So I will say this: since you rolled use magic instead of big whammy, your tentacles will be doing tying it off, but it will not be doing like harm to the monster. That is
Okay.
the trade-off that I'm having here.
I'll take it.
The
I-
effect that you wanted has been done.
So I get a +1 forward. What's the +1 forward? I'm so confused.
So +1 forward means you get +1 to your next roll involving whatever the forward's for. Due to the fact that you've just done magic and you didn't actually do your library thing, because you already rolled for it, we're just going to do the tentacle head tie thing. But in the future, if you want to prep for a magical action, you can read about the magic that you're trying to do in your mystic library first, and then you will be
Learning.
prepared, and you will have +1 forward to that roll.
Does that mean you're gonna help me about like what magic I can do? Like what the Deep's, I guess, magic is kind of a thing.
Ooh, lore.
Yeah.
Yes, I will help you with that. But for right now, we are in the middle of a battle.
Okay, I just wanted
Well, not
to.
me.
I just wanted to not get knocked off
Poor
at a
Lily.
point. I got really confused.
haven't-
I was like, I got a +1 forward. I'm gonna grab it. Please help me. But yeah,
Okay. So back into the scene.
I did it.
The bite marks get sucked out of Kai's shoulder into Ariel's. He offers to bandage her as he then looks over to Hansi, sees these two heads coming down to bite her after she's just been her feet swiped out from her. You see these tentacles sort of rise up from the wet ground and grab this thing by its two necks, and you can see it struggling and straining against these things as they then slowly and forcefully tie its head into a knot, and its two heads are facing opposite directions now. They cannot face the same way is what I will say happens. Hansi, you are free to get up. Charlie, we're gonna cut over to you real quick. Charlie, you are running through these burrows. It is dark. You have no idea where you are. You're trying to run your hands along, maybe try to find your way to wherever the battle is. You're not even sure where you took a wrong turn. What are you trying to do right now?
Charlie at this point goes like, Ariel, like trying to communicate with her through telepathy.
Well, is
I
he?
just
Wait, is he?
I
Is he
can't
like
use
stuck
telepathy.
in?
Charlie's just like
Ow.
thinking, Ariel, please, could you get me, Ariel? I
Well,
don't know where I
well,
am.
I don't think telepathy works like that. I think Ariel has to initiate
Yeah, I know, but
communication.
Charlie doesn't
yeah,
know
yeah.
that.
Okay.
But Ariel
Charlie's
will
dumb.
check on him while Kai is like doing all this stuff.
Also, this wouldn't even matter because Charlie doesn't even know where he is, so Ariel won't know. Charlie's doing that, and while he's doing that, Charlie will use investigate a mystery maybe to like
I don't think that works here.
okay well can I do another sharp can I do anything? I don't
Read a
really know what to
situation.
read a bad
What was-
situation, but like that would just tell me that I'm fucked. Like, it won't-
Yeah, read that you're fucked.
I think what I think what I will offer you here is you can make your last act under pressure roll. If you fail this, you're not allowed to make another one until the battle's over. If you succeed, you'll find your way. If you have a partial success, something might help you out. And if you fail entirely, you are still stuck in the burrows.
That makes sense. I will do that. It's sharp, right?
Act under pressure. That's cool.
No, act under pressure. Sorry, it was an act under pressure. Right. Please.
Can confirm act under pressure is indeed cool.
Makes success.
Or-
Charlie is sort of blindly like palming his way through these tunnels, as he is really unsure of where he is at all. All of a sudden, you see a light up ahead. You come across this torch around a corner that's been sort of stuck into the ground, and there is a brick wall next to it. It's like not like brick, but like sort of cinder blocks. It's like a stone brick, sort of segmented. It looks old as you come up to it, and there is a lit torch in the ground next to it. And there's more tunnel that goes off further in the direction beyond it. But so far, this is the only sort of spot you can see right now.
Okay. So I grab the torch, and I will try to light, like I will use it to like observe the like pathways, like how many pathways I have, and like
So
Can
you're
investigate
like, walking away
for-
from that area.
well, I'm grabbing the torch and pulling it out, and I will investigate that area to like make my next move where I'm gonna go.
Sure. You can see around you that there's the path you just came from. That path then also continues on, and then you're sort of at a crossroads here. So there's that. But if I'll draw it out real quick. It's kind of weird to explain it. What you're looking at right now is you are. I don't want that one. I want this one. You are sort of like here.
All right. I see.
This is the brick wall that you're sort of staring at. This is where you just came from. You were looking at this. This is a sort of like excavated area. It looks like someone has dug away to get to this wall.
Okay.
Moving the torch around, you can also see that there's like a hand trowel on the ground there, and a still burning cigarette on the ground.
Wallace, did you draw this?
Draw what?
The monster.
Yes.
Your art is cool,
Wait.
but also I hate you.
Wait, my brain is like dying. So there's a cigarette here?
There's a still burning cigarette butt on the ground, and a hand trowel, as if someone had just dug this out.
Okay. I feel like you're leading me somewhere else. But Charlie wouldn't care about that because Charlie would be like friendship. Charlie would.
Charlie is a My Little Pony.
You do you still have your headphones in?
Charlie does still have his headphones in.
Okay.
Charlie's the seventh element of harmony.
Sort of looking around at all these things, trying to figure out what you do next. You do not hear the approach of this individual, who then places his hand on your shoulder.
Uh-oh.
Charlie turns around, pulling out his blade like in a defensive manner. Actually, I wanna do like the super defensive martial artist thing where you just flip them and push them into like a wall.
Roll me an attack roll for that.
Kick some ass.
Yeah.
I don't wanna hurt them though. I just actually wanna like put them in. I'm not doing harm. I'm not going for harm.
Then you better roll well.
Great.
Okay, good.
Perfect. Listen,
Perfect.
these are my rolls, okay? I don't fuck up fighting.
He puts his arm on your shoulder. He like puts his hand on your shoulder, and you sort of just like twist him into the wall, and you slam him into the wall. You can see that it's this like guy who's just a little bit taller than you are, a little bit husky. He's got sort of scruff, and he was wearing a sort of like cowboy Stetson, which falls off when you slam him against the wall, revealing his bald head. And he like puts his hands up, and he's saying something to you, but you can't hear him. With that, we're going to cut back over to the group over here, fighting the monster. Who would like to take their action?
So what did Core do? I
Tied
forgot.
its head together.
Or,
Their
yeah.
heads together. The two of them.
Okay, can Ariel like slash both of the necks?
No,
With her
no,
sword?
no, no, no,
I feel like that's
no,
a bad idea.
no. Okay, Kai
And
would have
That's the
warned
only
you.
reason there are
Kai
two
would have warned you
heads.
as soon as you got here. Don't
Also,
go for
Charlie
the
warned-
necks. They grow back the heads twice.
Also,
It's a fucking Hydra.
Charlie specifically brought up the hands like grew back, so Ariel would be informed about it.
Okay.
That's why I'm trying to set it on fire.
Can
Maybe
she
go for the
stab
stomach.
it?
Or stab it.
Yeah, she was gonna. I was thinking like stabbing it like in the mouth or something.
Go for the neck. Go for the chest.
But
go,
then it
go
could
for the
swallow
body.
me.
Go for the
Okay, I will go for the body. I will go for the body.
Or
Okay.
Yeah,
Roll me KSA.
Yes. No!
Ooh.
Well, Ariel's dead.
No, it's my turn to die again.
no, fuck.
Okay, so what happens is Ariel goes to stab this thing in the chest. You said with your sword.
Yes.
And you plunge your sword forward, and it comes directly up, like about to go stabbing into this thing. When you can feel from behind, you are grabbed by one of these hands and sort of lifted up into the air, upside down. You smack your head on the ground as it sort of pulls you out from underneath you. You would take one harm, but due to your angel resistance, you do not. And you are now held upside down by one of your feet, as just in this room, and this thing begins to move towards you. Hansi and Kai, you both have moves to take.
I'm still alive.
How far is she from the ground? Because if she's pretty far, I'm thinking shooting him again with the fire thing at the base might.
I will say she's probably about a person's height from the ground, so like a double Ariel. It's like if Ariel was standing on top of her own head, that is her height.
I'm in a constant state of being afraid of accidentally hitting someone.
You know, if Charlie was there, you could just go off. Like, it wouldn't even matter.
Yeah, because it's Charlie.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hitting your friends is a very low roll thing. So like you'd have to fail, and I would have to feel mean. So,
Because I
don't be
really,
afraid to make melee
I'm
attacks.
assuming,
I'm gonna.
is it still on fire?
The fire is around it. I don't necessarily tell you guys how much damage the monster has taken until it's dead, but it looks as if the fire is soon dying out because it's just confetti.
I'm gonna.
But it
You keep going.
but it does appear to have done some charring to it at least.
So, Kai is gonna Super Mario style this shit because he knows if you cut things off, they just grow back. So instead, he's gonna keep trying to tie up things. So he's gonna take as many arms as he can, and like tie them up so that they struggle to do their movie thing. Is that cool? Can you do that with Big Whammy?
I'd say this would be another do magic roll.
Oh, okay. Magic is fun.
So just roll me a straight magic check.
You got a straight magic check, not mystical library.
Well, you still haven't read your books in your mystical library, so you haven't prepped for it. So it's just a straight magic check. You have to read about the thing that you're going to do so that you're prepped to do it to get the forward. Otherwise, it's just a magic check.
Let me check what magic is real quick. Magic is.
Magic.
Use magic as
Wait, that's my thing.
Yes.
You're really good at magic. You are Merlin.
Ah, I've been magic this entire time.
Yeah, you have been. When you realize you're magic.
His name is Merlin for so long, but he had no idea he was magic.
I didn't know it was literal. All right. I guess I'm just playing with this deep book that I haven't researched properly. Yeah.
That's perfect. Okay, so you your magic works without issues. So your effect was to tie up a lot of these arms that you could. I will say that in this sort of process of Ariel trying to attack, you were able to tie up, I will say, about like 6 sets of arms.
Yeah. Did it help Ariel being strung up by an arm?
Ariel is
Again?
still, unless you were specifically targeting that one, which you didn't mention, Ariel is still being hung up, but you have subdued multiple other arms. Hansi, are you doing anything?
I think she's gonna go with another hacky sack fire cannon combo and try to aim at like the base so she can avoid hurting anyone.
Sure.
I was just gonna say, it seems like Kai and Hansi are assists right now. We're just slowly capping off what it can do while the other two try and get their asses into gear.
So you are lighting and reloading your hand cannon. I'd like you to roll me kick some ass.
Please don't hurt anyone.
Mixed success.
Not
Okay.
too bad.
Oh,
It's a 9. That's pretty good.
You did that last time, right?
actually, I was thinking because I haven't done this before. Can I do a why so serious with it so someone can get a +1 forward?
Yeah, sure. You take your hand cannon, and as you like hold it up to try and shoot, this thing sort of like lashes to bite at you, just sort of clipping just the edge of your shoulder. You'll take 1 harm as you are able to then get off a shot. What is your why so serious phrase that you utter at this moment?
This party's way too spicy for me.
With that, I believe everyone gets +1 forward to their next roll.
Yeah, baby.
Thank you!
Is that a
Crying.
telepathic thing?
Let me read it. if you cap off a move with an appropriate one-liner, the team gets +1 forward. So the next hunter who makes a roll gets +1. Okay, so it's the next person who makes a roll.
It's the next person. Yeah.
Well, I can't really do much. Or can I?
You could roll to escape.
That's true, I can. Okay. I'll do that.
I will let the method of escape be up to you if you'd like to try and struggle out, if you'd like to try and slash, whatever you'd like to try and do. I will tell you what to roll based on that.
Slashing is a pretty safe bet.
Okay.
So she will do that.
So roll me KSA.
Let's just actually fire a splash.
Fuck you!
Oh.
Wait, didn't I get a
+1?
+1?
That comes you to a 6, and it's still a failure. If anyone would like to help her out, I would say only Kai would be able to at this moment, since Hansy did the Why So Serious action.
I don't wanna die.
Oh my
Alright.
fucking god, I hate this.
I will help out in the sense of like I'll use like tentacle magic to help direct her sword. That is my help out.
So that'll be the flavor for it. That'll be the flavor for it. Please roll help out action.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was just wanted to actually have flavor.
Oh, perfect. So that means you expose yourself to danger, but you do successfully help out on the action.
My tentacles.
Kai, you notice her sort of trying to swipe at this thing, just barely not being able to reach at its hand. You sort of push her up a little further with the tentacles, taking your eye off this thing. She's able to slash with her holy flaming sword, singeing the stump, at which the hand flies off. You can see that it is much slower to try and regrow a hand through this burnt flesh. However, also with that, this thing that had just bitten Hansy recoils back with being hit by this confetti cannon, still being charred at the base. It is assumedly screeching, but you can't hear it. It then reaches down and tries to bite at you again, and I will say it will also clip you. Actually,
Damn it.
I will say it'll clip you only for 1 harm, but it is going to pull you closer.
No.
Ariel, you are now free from its grasp. Cutting back over to Charlie. This guy is trying to say something to you. He's pushed up against the wall. You cannot hear
Charlie
him.
pulls out his phone and just writes super quickly. Big monster where friends danger type. And then like turns it to him and gives him the phone.
He looks incredibly confused, looks down at the phone, looks back up at you, looks down at the phone, and then throws the phone back at you. And he's like throwing his hands up. He's gesticulating wildly. He looks very upset. And then he's like, he points at the torch that you're holding.
Charlie punches the wall next to him.
Roll me
Pulls up
tough.
the phone. Okay. Let's see. There we go.
Look at this guy. He's annoying.
Charlie doesn't like. Charlie is not having this. Okay. No. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I break the wall?
punch this-
I want to crack it.
Yeah, you punch this wall behind him, and it caves in, and he like looks like wide-eyed back at you back in the cave, and then he just sort of like gives you a little bit of a bow and then steps in the room.
Charlie looks confused and takes the torch and looks into the room.
You sort of step into this room here with this torch. You can see that it's sort of like it almost looks like a catacombs, except for instead of like bodies lining the walls, it's like weird like religious symbols. There's like shelves and shelves of like Bibles, of crucifix, little statues of the Virgin Mary, a bunch of like weird Catholic stuff. Weird in the sense that there's so much of it. As you are sort of walking in, he's sort of making his way through the hallways. Are you following him?
Charlie pulls out one headphone and is like, "Okay, listen. I don't know how much
You
I
pull out a
can do.
headphone?
I can't take it back now."
Okay, you pull out a headphone.
Just to
Continue
say,
with what you're doing.
Charlie pulls out one headphone for a second. He's like, "Hey, buddy, listen. I need to know where the monster is."
As you say where the monster is, you cannot remember what the monster was.
Charlie
No.
first like,
Well,
all right,
Rip
then
goes
puts
our
the
hero.
headphone in again.
He looks over at you and he goes, "Mate, I don't know what you're talking about."
Is he Australian?
Charlie puts in the headphone and he types to Ariel, just like, "What was I doing?"
Have any Australians in the chat?
And
You
then
can
Charlie
apologize.
will walk out. Charlie will
I don't
walk out.
apologize.
Charlie will walk out into the like place, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Back into
he's gonna
the tunnel, you're saying, or
Yeah.
into the room where you were.
into like the tunnel place,
Okay.
right?
Oh, I love
And
you.
Charlie is gonna use Charlie will use I'm not smart enough for these roles.
Are you still
okay?
holding the torch?
I'm still holding the torch.
Okay.
I'm so you're freaking me out. I don't like this. Charlotte's gonna use act under pressure, I guess, to no, Charlie like writes to Ariel. Does she respond in any sense, or?
Ariel, you
anything?
feel your phone buzz in your pocket.
She looks at it like, wait, what's happening with the monster and Kai and like all that?
The monster has just pulled Kai back in. You're getting up from the ground. You hear.
Okay. Is it? Fuck. Okay. This is hard.
The thing that does me in Monster of the Week is from my childhood nightmares.
You're
Okay.
doing fine on health right now.
But Ariel is not really. So. But he could get worse.
It gets
And Charlie
worse.
isn't really in danger.
You have 30 seconds to
Charlie-
come up with an action, or else I will continue
What?
on with the plot.
No! No,
Charlie
okay.
can help. Charlie can help if he's there. Just like he needs directions.
I can't give you directions right now. Like, okay. Sure.
Psychic.
No, she can't. Like, she can't tell you where you where we are because it's just a hole.
20.
It is.
Okay,
21.
she helps. She helps Kai.
24.
Fuck
Okay.
it. Yeah, I do
Um,
act under pressure to try to find him again. I'm just. if this
You
doesn't
already
work,
used
then I
your
will
last
never-
action under pressure roll that
Oh,
I've allowed you to
fucking-
use.
Oh, okay. Can't you see
Ah!
that?
Oh wait,
No,
that's
no.
Charlie. Thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you do not mark experience. That is a roll that doesn't exist.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
She
It's fine.
wants. Okay, here's what she wants to do. She wants to teleport behind it and slash it in the back.
ooh, okay.
Teleports behind
roll,
you.
Roll,
Yeah, kind
roll KSA plus
That's
1.
what I was thinking of.
Yes.
Ooh, okay.
Wow,
Didn't
damn.
need +1, but it worked well. You go behind it. You get to choose an additional effect for KSA. Would you like to gain advantage, take +1 forward, or give +1 forward to another hunter, inflict terrible harm, which is +1 harm, suffer less harm, which is -1 harm, or force them where you want them?
Oh fuck. Where can I read all those again?
Can't believe you've done this.
Can't
You
believe you've
gave
done this.
them. Oh, okay.
Froggy?
Um,
Froggy! Froggy!
Frog?
Hi! Ow! Fuck!
Did they raid
Hi,
it?
Frog.
Oh my god!
Hey,
You
Hi,
guys
Frog.
are
Welcome
raid.
in. Welcome in,
Hi,
Froggers.
Frog. Hi, Kane.
We turned the frickin' frogs gay. Yeah!
Turn the freaking frogs gay.
Turn them frogs gay.
Did we
Hi,
get a
gay
shout
frogs.
Oh my god. We were about to
I
do
wanna
like a
shout
really
out.
cool thing, and now wait, did it not shout out Froggy? It's right.
Um,
Shout out Froggy. Did it not shout
Oh,
out
it
Froggy?
didn't? It didn't? I didn't see anyone. help him out.
I used to roleplay by myself, by the
Oh, it
way.
should
I used to
have
roleplay by
automatically
myself.
turned.
It was
That
supposed
me and
to,
Cross
but
Sand
I
What?
were
guess
best
it's broken.
friends fighting together.
I've never seen that
I'm like,
before.
what
Sorry.
the? Okay,
No,
I'm gonna.
I need to fix it, apparently.
No, it's
I'm not gonna scroll
it's
down. I don't want to see what
broken.
comes up later. But like,
There you
it
go.
was
The fancy one too.
it was a time
Fancy
in my
one.
life.
Yeah.
And
go.
we were interdimensional
Fancy.
boyfriends, and
And
yeah,
Fancy.
and it took me like another
Mhm,
10 years to
sans.
find out I was gay. Rip, I guess. Skull emoji.
Oh, beautiful. Join us.
I
in
do love the
following
sands.
Frog glasses. Yeah, do it. Follow frog. Follow froggy.
Frog is cool.
What were you doing? What's the shout out?
Splatoon 3.
Splatoon 3? Hell yeah!
Oh my god.
Good game.
Ah.
Good game.
I want it.
I also
Me
want
too.
it. I'm probably gonna buy it
I think-
actually.
I think I'll be getting it for Christmas.
We can play together.
Goodness.
Oh yeah, I got a Switch.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get back
Bought it
into
myself.
rankings, or maybe I won't because I don't hate myself. Who knows?
No, we play for fun.
We will play for fun, but it depends how addicted
That's
I get.
that is loser mentality. Everyone knows the winner
no,
mentality
no.
is trying to
Wait,
become the
wait.
best at a game that won't last forever. Ha.
My
It's a
flag?
good flag, Alex.
Good flag. Oh, yeah. Listen to Nightbot. Okay, cool. Right. Yeah, you're stabbing from behind. What was your extra
Yeah,
stat? Let's
so-
go.
Ariel teleports
yeah.
behind this creature, ready to do a slash. What are you doing? Extra harm? Are you not suffering harm? Or are you putting it where you want it?
Okay.
Or are you giving +1 to yourself or someone else?
I am. We don't know like where its health level is at, right?
You can see that the fire that has been slowly eating away at it at the bottom has begun to sort of like reveal like bits and pieces of like deeper flesh as it's beginning to get charred. You can see it sort of squirming in its hole. It looks very uncomfortable.
Okay. I wanna end it, so I inflict terrible harm.
Okay.
I did a
You,
motion with my arm.
you teleport behind this thing, doing a full like sweeping slash across its back with your flaming sword. You can see its neck whips back as its heads reel out, and its mouth opens really wide. And you would hear it screech if you weren't blocking your hearing. You watch the flesh on its back sort of sizzle and boil as it sort of lurches forward, and you've sort of severed part of its spinal cord. It is sort of dangling. It is on its very last legs. It looks back at you with a ferocious glint in its eye, and just lurches at you, trying to bite you in the neck.
Let go of Kaido, right?
Yes, it did. You have caught its full attention.
Okay.
You are back here. It is coming to lurch and bite at you, and it lands onto your like rib cage, and it will deal you. How much harm are you at?
Currently I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 harm.
Okay, good. That means the 2 harm will not kill you as it sinks its, which you only take 1 because of your angel resistance. I forgot about that.
Okay.
As it sinks its teeth between your ribs, puncturing your lung.
Alright.
Which
Poor
would
Annie.
be awful for a normal person.
It's poor Annie, and I'm happy she's not here right now.
okay, you can take it
Hansi, you
off.
haven't taken an action in a while. What do you want to do?
Panic,
I
apparently.
need to help. I need to help. Panic. I need to help. What can I do to get it to stop being a weenie? sledgehammer it in the stomach.
Oh, love to hear that.
That sounds awesome, actually.
Roll me the kicks math roll.
The thing.
How's Charlie doing, by the way?
We'll get to
I'm
Charlie in
gonna
just a
be in-
moment.
And
Oh,
success.
What additional effect would you like to do?
Fuck.
Extra damage. Would you like to send +1 to someone else or yourself, or would you like to not take damage, or would you like to put it where you want it?
Currently I am at three pains. I'm not gonna take damage for hitting it because I succeeded, right? Or do
No,
I
you-
automatically always?
It's always a transfer of damage between two people.
Frig. I don't want to become unstable, but I also want to be assisting.
Didn't
Okay,
one
I
of
can't
your-
assist if I'm unstable.
One of your stats was like take less damage. Isn't that for getting a success or something?
Yeah, you can choose to take 1 less damage.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do because I can't be taking more damage. I won't be helpful if I'm unstable.
I will say, Hansi, how do you want to do this? You're
Flavor.
Yeah, flavor. I'm think. Okay, so probably she's gonna. You're gonna see her dragging. She runs and drags her sledgehammer across like the fire that's currently underneath the thing, and then just fucking slam it straight into slam it into its stomach.
into its stomach. Perfect. Kai and Hansi, from this front, you see this action that Hansi takes, sort of dragging and swirling and slamming into it, and you watch it like just like snap and like fall off of its spine. Ariel, from the back, you can see from this gash that you've made, its spine pops out due to this opening that you've created, and this thing entirely just falls over and thuds against the ground. And it lands into the fire and catches fire, and you can see it burn and writhe until it stops and begins to decay.
Yeah.
Finally.
You have
She doesn't
killed
say
the
that,
false
but
Hydra.
She's correct. She's glad.
Wait, a false
And now
Hydra?
she looks at her phone.
She looks at her phone. What did Charlie send her again?
What was I doing?
Oh, shit.
She just said,
As
"It's
Ariel looks
okay,
at
we
that,
killed it."
Charlie, you still do not recall the false Hydra.
Yeah, Charlie don't remember anything about that, so Charlie's just checking out this this room instead, and I would like to investigate a mystery about the room.
Sure. Are you still wearing your headphones, by the way? Because I know you said
Yes,
you put them back in.
he put him back in, so he's still wearing the headphones now.
Okay. Roll me investigate a mystery.
Investigate a mystery.
Mystery investigator. John.
Charlie is investigating bonus lore. Bonus lore.
A 7. Nick, success. Okay. You can ask me one question about the room. Like, what are you trying to figure out?
I'm trying to find some correlation between the room and well, so you said it was a lot of religious like
Yeah,
Catholic
there's a lot of religious iconography in there.
Okay. So Charlie is trying to figure out the purpose of the room.
It's a pretty bad movie.
You can.
Wait, what did Corey say?
Corey said it's a pretty bad movie.
Oh, fuck you! Oh, fuck off! You son of a
I
bitch! You're so
love
smart. I
you.
love you. I love you. That was such a good pun.
Okay.
So many hot dogs.
Okay. You begin to sort of look around this room. You can see all of the. Hello?
Hello?
The music cut out entirely.
All right. I think it
Okay.
ended.
You look around this room. Oh, Mario. And you see all this sort of religious iconography laid about. You also see, as you look around, odd like symbols, like with certain like chests are sat atop uh, pentagrams. Other chests are like marked with other symbols. So as you look closely onto the like some of the crucifixes, you can see this strange squiggly language written across it. As you look about, you can tell that this is probably like some sort of like archive or like storage for like hunter items.
Hmm. Charlie is gonna immediately start searching for sword.
For sword, you are looking around, and you aren't finding anything, and you also don't hear when the guy who has not addressed who he was leaves the room. And then you make your way to the end of the room, and you see an open chest. And there is there's an open chest that has been inscribed with various symbols, and it looked like it used to hold something, but it seems to be empty right now.
Da-da-da-da.
Charlie looks at the chest, then looks out of like outside of the room to see if like the guy went anywhere.
You peek your head outside of this room through the crumbled brick. You see that both the trowel and the hat that was on the ground are now both gone, and you do not see the man.
He curses to himself and then goes in and looks for other interesting stuff in the room and writes to the others that he found a cool room and it has hunter stuff and a guy was there and all that. That's exactly what he writes.
Okay, I will say you can look around the room. Who do you text that? Just to
It
like your group
takes
chat.
group chat, yeah.
I think Ariel's currently the only one with the phone. So Ariel, your phone buzzes. Kai, you have your phone, but it does not buzz.
Right.
Everything is fine now, so Ariel looks at her phone. Did Charlie ever write something to her before?
Yeah.
He wrote what was I doing?
That's what he wrote?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You see
forgot.
the first text, what was I doing? And then a couple minutes later, marked the other text says, hey, I found a cool room with hunter stuff.
She says to him in her head, Charlie, where are you?
Cool room with hunter stuff. Yeah.
Did you forget about the monster?
There was a monster?
Yes, we were. We're making our way to you. Just stay put.
If you can find me. I jumped down the hole, I think. I don't know, I'm in the tunnels.
Weren't you searching the room?
Well, Charlie was searching the room, yeah.
I would say while you're like in the midst of texting Ariel, you will see a staircase in part of this room. While you're searching, there is a staircase that leads up to a door.
Charlie will find out and be like, huh. And then open the door and check where he is.
You go up the stairs and you open the door, and you recognize this to be the back room of Jackie's Roadhouse.
God damn it.
Charlie goes, oh. And then he goes, I'm at Jackie's Roadhouse. I just found her stash.
Okay, we are on our way there.
So can Ariel do the whole 1-2 grab one, zoom one, grab one, zoom one?
It would be 2 rolls if you grabbed one. So if you want to grab both of them and make a roll, that would be also acceptable.
Well, let's. I feel like it's risky with both, so let's just grab both of them.
Okay.
Okay, we need to make our way over to Charlie. He's at Jackie's Road House for some reason, and he doesn't seem to remember the monster. So
The most
let's
sarcastic
just.
tone I've ever heard Ariel, like, say, for some reason.
She's starting to pick
Human.
up.
She's learning.
Okay,
Also, the
so
music is broken, so sorry about that.
let's do some angel wings. Those of you who don't know, Ariel is an angel.
Of
And
the
she can
Lord.
And she has
teleport.
We
wings.
have new people here.
Oh yeah, we do have new people here. Hi.
Yeah.
I
Hello.
welcomed you before, but welcome again.
No forward or anything.
We were kind of being a little
Yeah, no, I don't believe so.
frostbite.
Okay.
It's significantly
you.
more chill now.
You you grab both
Well,
of their hands,
shit.
and you feel the similar wind of being able to just sort of apparate yourself to another place. You feel it, and then you feel sort of a wind tunnel begin as it sort of just kicks up the dirt and the blood and the ichor around you on the ground. As this sort of room is very odd in its nature, and you do not go anywhere.
Kai tilts his head and he's just like, performance anxiety.
Sorry, my mom walked. She doesn't say that.
Ariel's mom walks in.
Mother? Um, it doesn't seem to be working right now. Maybe we could walk our way back.
Kai looks around, and considering there's no creepy arms around, he's like, yeah, I guess that works.
So, is there a specific direction you'd like to head in one of these tunnels?
I suppose
Oh,
I
fuck.
can use Kai's hunch and flavor it so that it helps us.
Oh,
know
sure,
which way
that
we're
could be
going.
a
Yay,
thing you could do.
poggers. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Forwards are only for like this game, right? Like next session it'll be like lost.
Well, I mean, if someone uses a forward at the very end of the session, then it's just the next roll. So the first roll of the next session would be. It would be a strange set of circumstances to get to that.
Alright, I might as well just use it this game then. Get another forward. Let's just make sure we know where we're going and don't end up lost. Oh.
Wonderful.
We definitely know where we're going.
Let me read hunches again real quick, just so that I have on mind what it does. Oh, there's the music.
Yay!
Oh, good.
I activated it with my hunches.
Sure. Okay. Know where you need to go and get there just in time. Kai, you look down into the reflection of the puddles of black ichor that are slowly beginning to sort of evaporate on their own. And you can feel yourself just sort of like being sucked in, as if like a field of view change was happening, as if the ground was coming to you. You look into this and are brought into this sort of inky black space. You can feel your way through these tunnels, and you feel connected to this underground area in a way that not the others do. You feel the deep inside you, and you remember a name that the stranger told you when you last talked to him. He didn't just call you Thalassus. He didn't just call it the Deep. He also called it the Choke. this
Interesting.
deep underground area, you feel connected to it because the ocean isn't the only thing that's deep, but
Oh.
the caves that are underground go far deep as well. You can feel as if it is a part of your body, where each of these tunnels go. However, you
Whoa.
can also feel that they are closing very slowly. They are closing themselves back up. And with that, you can make your way out.
Cool.
Damn.
I'm going to go ahead and drag you guys back over to the main map.
Congrats, guys.
Charlie
I
is
avoided
about over
us
here.
from getting closed into tunnels.
Where are where are you wanting to pop out? You would know that there's a hole here, there's a hole over here, there is a hole in here, there is a hole over 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 here, and then there's a hole just off to the left over here.
We probably pop out like next to Jackie's Roadhouse hole.
Sure. So you guys all make your way out of the hole over here, and can make your way over to Jackie's Roadhouse. Are you all still wearing your headphones, by the way?
Yes.
We can
At
probably
least
take them
I-
off now. Kai.
Whoever would like to
We
take their headphones
shouldn't.
off, let me
We
know.
shouldn't take them off because we will still forget stuff.
What? No, because the song isn't playing anymore. Monster's dead.
Is it not? I'm not hearing that song. Also, that was a fake Hydra.
The false Hydra is the name of the monster.
Yeah.
I was
Oh.
just giving it to you.
Wait, so
Yeah, mystery's over. But.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
killed the arm
I
thing.
feel like
I don't feel like a false Hydra. It's like mystery over.
Okay.
I will tell
I'm
you the
suspicious
fact that I
too.
called it a false Hydra doesn't mean that there's a real Hydra that you have to find. The monster is called a false Hydra.
Oh, so the mystery is for
I'm
real
too
over?
suspicious to take off the headphones right now. So I will
Basically,
not do
what
that.
Kai would say is, he points to the headphones. He's like, he's gonna take them out, and he's basically wording to both of you, put them back in, put them back in if I seem weird. Basically, it's something like that. He's trying to sign this to both of you and waits till one of you to nod.
What are you trying to say? She says to him in his head.
Kai face palms at this, and thinks, I'm gonna take off out my headphones to get me to put them back in if I seem like I've forgotten anything.
Oh, okay.
He takes them out.
Okay. You take them out, and you do recall the monster that you've just killed. Ulrich, I will say that Charlie does not recall the monster because he took out his headphone while the monster was still singing.
Yep, no, I understood.
And
That's
Kai thumbs up and is like, we can talk again.
Great. Wait, she doesn't say that, but
Are you guys at the Roadhouse?
I'll say you guys could have done this while you were walking, and you can arrive at the Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Charlie is blasting music. Like he probably took a fucking like a beer from Jackie's thing, and he's just sitting on the sidewalk and he waves at them, dumbfounded.
I will also say at this time of day, it's almost sunset. We're getting close to about 5 o'clock time-ish.
That's always fun.
Charlie's sitting on the thing, and you arrive.
Harley, are you okay? What
Charlie
happened?
are you doing through headphone or mental?
Well, if you're wearing her headphones, she's talking to you straight
Yeah.
to your head. You
Charlie
can
goes,
take off your headphones, by the way.
you sure?
Yes, the monster.
I would say that Charlie doesn't remember why he needs to wear headphones, but he feels anxious taking them off.
Yeah. Wait, I don't know. I think this is fine.
Oh,
I was in a so Charlie is just like talking to Ariel for his head. Like he points into the Jackie's Roadhouse and he's like, I was down in her like little secrets like hideout and apparently like some other guy was there and I like broke her like the wall behind there and I think he might have stolen something, so yeah.
Do we have an electronics repair shop in this town?
And then he just starts drinking again.
Not in the town proper here, but there is like a Best Buy that you can go to just outside the town.
Guy just leaves.
Oh, okay.
He goes to the shop to repair his phone.
Hansi follows.
Hansi follows?
She will
Okay.
not leave him. Yeah.
Because he's not talking to
She has
us, he's
his
talking
head.
to Ariel in his head, and Kai's just like...
My phone's broken.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Charlie looks at Kai and Hansi walking away, and he kind of just waves at them like bye bye, and then he keeps drinking because he's forgotten what he's doing.
Yeah. Okay. So you begin to walk out of town. You guys are just sort of sitting on the back area.
Charlie still has his headphones in.
You can't take them off now, she says, and like gesturing to them. Don't worry.
Fine.
It's...
And he pulls them out, and for a second you hear like fuck, what's the lyrics? Oh god, I forgot I feel so bad.
That's
now.
what I was thinking! That's what I was thinking! Oh my god, that's immediately what I was thinking!
Really?
Yeah, and then he turns it off. I don't know if anyone heard what I said, but whatever. My bed is dead. I am sleeping, okay? Anyways, he does that, and then, like, he turns them off, and he's chill.
Yeah, I'll say you do feel a strong sense of relief having taken out the headphones and nothing bad happened. It's like your body was not sure why this thing was so concerning to it, but once they realize that there's no danger, it's very cathartic.
It's nice. Charlie is still just sitting and drinking. He has no concept of what's happening right now.
Life is a concept.
We defeated the monster.
A monster? Wait. What do you mean?
Meanwhile,
I think your
monster
memory might have been affected.
No, I'm very confused. But I think we should check up with my sis maybe, because she said she was gonna look into something while we were here. Why were we here again?
Yes, the evil has been defeated, Leeds.
Ah, fuck, man, I'm sleepy. What have we been doing? I'm so tired. Do we get food?
I have a question.
Ariel first, then I'll answer your question.
We've been... it's a little hard to explain, but we were here to fight this monster that was affecting people's memories, and now it's dead, and we have nothing more to worry about.
Huh. Okay. Neat. And he keeps drinking.
What's your question?
So, everyone suddenly remembered about everything, like, they saw the hands and they saw that, like, every time someone would get taken? Does that mean everyone's memories, like, because, like, that was...
Oh, they're not remembering?
Yeah, like, are they not gonna remember now that the song's not constantly playing?
They still don't remember anything that happened, as they were never aware during the process.
Why did they...
Like, in your brain, remember when you tried to attack what you now know what would have been an arm, and you just broke the street and you guys were just beating up that piece of pavement?
Yeah.
You still, in your physical memory, remember that to just be punching the ground. But you know that it was probably an arm. So the things that happened during that time, you can't remember them fully. You still have the corrupted memory of what was rewritten in your brain.
Why did everyone suddenly remember and were able to see every time someone was taken? Because that's how
It's not
Sabrina
that they.
told us.
It's not that they suddenly remembered. It's that they for the time that the false Hydra was feeding, it can't be singing because it only had one head to start. So it is in the process of eating first. It feeds on the people, and then it cannot be singing. So it is not being blocked, and they could all see the arms. But then the song starts up again, and they cannot remember.
Cool detail. God, we would have made this immensely worse had we, you know, just died from that. Because now it could sing Annie. No one would ever know.
I would say you're drawing Ariel. That's cute. As you guys are sort of sitting here and talking on Jackie's backstep, you see someone approaching you from a distance. She begins walking towards the house, and her head's like tilted. She's like looks a little confused, but she's making her way towards you.
Who is? Can we look at who it is?
Yeah. As she approaches, you see Jackie's daughter Andrea is walking here. She's just come home from school. And she walks up to you guys and she goes, "What happened to the weird one?"
I think he's shelling at I don't know. Ariel, where did the weird one go?
Kai didn't tell you
Which one?
anything.
I think we have two weird ones.
All right, yeah, we have a new weird one, but the two weird ones, they went out over there and they were weird over there. Yeah.
Oh. Also, what are you doing here?
Well, well, you see, last time we were, I'm gonna do a charisma check. Fuck it.
For what? Because there's no charisma check. It's manipulate someone. If you want her to do something for you, that's what you would roll that for.
All right, I don't need to. Then I don't need to. I'm just gonna talk them.
What about these holes that we came out of? Can everyone else see them?
They would be able to see them. However, as I don't know if Kai told you, but they are slowly closing in on themselves.
Right, sorry.
But like, Charlie just goes like, oh, so when we came into town, like last, I don't even remember couple of weeks ago, Jackie helped us with, well, finding work, I guess.
The Wendigo, yeah. Hurry on with it. I know.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, we just felt really bad about it, and yeah, we wanted to check up on her, I guess.
Well, she's not here. She's in the clinic.
Well, good thing you told us. And then Charlie stands up and just kind of walks off to the clinic.
She's gonna give you like a weird look and then begin to go in the room. And then as you are walking across the street, you see her sort of run back out. She goes, "Why is the door unlocked?"
Oh yeah. So there was someone in the basement of like your mom's secret stash and took something from a chest. Yeah.
She's gone pale. Her eyes are wide. Who was it? What did he take?
I don't know. It was in a chest.
Just say as an
Your
Australian
stuff.
accent.
I don't know.
She begins to run downstairs.
The random Australian accent.
Yeah.
Charlie is like really confused because everything is just like trippy for him and he doesn't remember anything. So he's just like, huh. I guess that's important, and turns around and he walks over to her, like, or walks into like where she was going, really nonchalantly.
You can see her like sort of just like hunched over where this chest is, and she like has her hands on either side of it. She's like breathing heavy, and then she hears you come in through the back, and she looks up at you, and she goes, "This is not good. This is not good."
Okay. You, why is it bad?
She looks over? She looks past you and looks over at Ariel, and says, "You can heal people, right?"
Okay, ignoring me, fine. Charlie sits
yes.
down somewhere else.
Yes, I can.
We need to
Why?
wake up my mom.
Okay.
She's gonna start running up the stairs and like sort of just bump past you, Charlie.
Charlie moved out of the way. He's like sitting
Okay,
somewhere
yeah.
else. Yeah, he doesn't like.
Poor Charlie.
Yeah, she's gonna ignore him. He doesn't want to fucking deal with it.
She starts to walk away and then like looks back to make sure you're following.
Charlie isn't.
Oh,
Charlie's not a good.
Charlie, aren't you coming?
I can't do anything. I can't heal people. So yeah, I'm just chilling here.
I need
I
you
mean,
to
this
find
was
me-
just like someone just broke in here, right? So better me staying here, checking the place.
Was there any sort of like identifying feature of this? Someone isn't
I don't know,
helpful.
he had like an Australian accent. He looked stupid. He had like a scruffy-looking thing.
Oh my god.
He flipped my phone. You want to give some information, or like, or you just gonna freak out?
This is bad, okay?
Yeah, and I want to fucking know whether it's bad. Charlie's freaking out. He's using manipulate someone on her.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh.
Roll.
Charlie's-
that would be more like
Yeah.
intimidate someone, but you know.
But there's
Yeah.
only one kind of roll. Mixed success. She looks at you and she's like all sort of fear has like begun to seep out of her, and she just looks mad. And she goes, "I'll tell you whatever you fucking want. We have to wake up my mom. This is important." Which is the
Ariel.
Ariel,
Ariel,
to get
can
the
you?
information.
Ariel?
Yeah, Charlie. Ariel, you can go wake up her mom.
Ariel steps in and is like, I would like you both to calm down. And she uses her voice.
And it works.
And we will go and check on your mom.
Okay. She's gonna start leading you over to the clinic.
Okay, great.
Um,
Charlie, I will be back very soon.
Charlie is drinking. He's just chilling.
as she begins to walk away, she goes, "You need to pay for those, by the way," and then continues to walk over.
She's supposed to be calm now.
What was that?
She's supposed to be calm.
She's calm.
What's
It's just
it?
that is he's stealing from her mother's business. And then she brings you over into the clinic and checks in and leads you over to her mom's room. You can see that Jackie is sort of laying there, vitals normal, just like beep, beep, beep. She's still unconscious. Her arm looks much better than it used to.
All right.
Why does the daughter know about Hunter stuff?
Can you tell me why you need me to heal her?
It's so dangerous.
She goes, "I can tell you, or she could better tell you herself, but you have to wake her up, okay?"
The thing is, I am very close to in a bad state myself, and healing could go wrong to the point where I harm myself. So I would like to know what I am risking.
The fate of the world, I guess.
Oh, we did that.
And with that, we'll cut off. I hope you all had a fun session.
Yay! Again! It's always the fate of the world.
Like, Ariel has been risking a lot today.
Yeah.
Give you a week to think that through.
I almost died today.
I set a monster on fire.
I walked in tunnels.
Charlie caught a new NPC.
He got a new gacha.
I was Charlie today. I was today's Charlie.
Nice.
Charlie, I will say you have given us a quality piece of information, because otherwise you would have just gone through this town not knowing any of that happened.
See, that's nice.